Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cusp, to your mid-month reading for October. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this video, go ahead and hit that big old like button, and welcome back all subscribers and all the new subscribers. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. And cross watchers, of course, right? Always welcoming them as well. Okay, let's see what's going on with you in the mid-month over here. Got the new table going on for the holidays. Got the thumbnails going on. Changed the intro for the holidays. So we're all ready for Halloween. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Two cards just flying out for you. You have the Page of Swords. Woohoo! New ideas coming in, new information, some messages of what? Of how to plant your seeds. Whatever this new message is coming in, guys, is going to allow you to really move and achieve your goals of what you're really looking for. I just feel like right now, whatever this information is going to allow you to really look at the situation from a different perspective. He's looking really, like, maybe if I change something up. But whatever this news is, I'm telling you right now, it's going to strengthen the way that you're planting seeds, right? Whether it's in love, whether it's in your career, whether it's in saving money for that car, that house, whatever you're doing. Okay, but this is saying this is making me look long and hard at where I'm going to get my sustainable results. What is it that I need? Well, you told me. So it could even be a new contract. Maybe you want a new contract. Maybe, you want to renew your contract different, or, however it is. Maybe you want to find a new broker, right? Whatever is going on. But it's definitely allowing you on the financial area to be more mindful of your expenses and your investments. It could even be on a love situation. It could be, how you're going to hold and deepen bonds within communications, or however you're moving. Okay. So definitely having this communication, which is going to give you new ideas, obviously, because it's going to get you thinking, right? Thinking long and hard, how this is going to work out for the long run, right? Okay, guys. Ooh. It's going to make you feel a lot more focused and a lot more confident. Wow, where you might have felt like there was a little bit of weakness over here, and you could have been a little bit of a struggle of how it's going to be, but now it's going to be different. Okay, it's taking on this different role. It's saying where I was feeling a little weak in this area, I am now becoming more confident, a lot stronger in the way I'm going to deal with this situation. So it's definitely, your emotions are changing as your thoughts are changing, which is good, right? Which is good, because the more you're thinking about it, it feels like you're going to become more enthusiastic about the situation. And as you become more enthusiastic about where you're going to plant these seeds, or, or relocate something, or whatever you're doing, reworking them. However, it's building that confidence as you're focused and determined. So your determination is going to really rise. Where, like I said before, you felt a little not so secure about this situation. I didn't feel like that was on its way. I didn't feel like that was stable enough. So it could have been I wasn't, feeling as powerful about this situation, but now it's changed all around. So you're going to feel that energy change, and as you do, you're going to find yourself more happy, more joyful, more in the woohoo area, right? Because it's like, now I've got it, right? Absolutely. So you could have felt like there was a little imbalance to whatever it is you're committed to or passionate about. But now, you might even started trying to detach from this situation because you weren't sure how it was going to work. Why rework something that's, I don't have the answers to, right? So really kind of feeling like it's falling away. But now it's not. Now you're going to be very decisive about what it is you want, looking at it, going back over it in your mind on paper, however it is, thinking in the bathtub, whatever, right? Having that shower thinking. But definitely feeling like there's no longer a misalignment with what my value is when it comes to this situation or where I can put this and work this. So no longer feeling like there's any kind of disharmony. Let's just put it that way. As you're kind of recapturing the moment of what could be. And that's really what it is. What could be. If I do this and do that, think of how it's going to be. Right? So definitely this news is something that's going to definitely not make you feel like you're walking on broken shells anymore or walking with just your Ace of Wands. You're literally not going to use the Ace of Wands as a walking stick. You're going to say this opportunity is literally now going to be able to happen. Remember, they use the Ace of Wands over here as a crutch. That's the hope, right? I'm just persistently walking with the Ace of Wands, praying that it becomes my overall staff instead of my walking stick. And now you're saying, no, this is actually going to be where I can feel that I'm actually getting to where I need to be. He's going to hold that like a staff instead of that crutch, right? Holding on tight to something in the hopes that it turns into something amazing, right? Having the Ace of Swords, so you're going to have a lot of mental clarity in the mid-month here. It's really going to allow the old to shed away as you're regrowing these new ideas, these new clear thoughts. And not only that, I love it because remember, the aces are like the gifts of the universe. So it's almost like one gift comes and your intuition starts opening and the universe starts bringing in all these new ideas, or your higher self starts opening up, right? Your intuition starts opening up to get these new ideas and these sharp new visions of what could happen and all these breakthroughs. And then all of a sudden you're on a roll and you're like, oh my God, get out my writing, my start typing it down or getting out my pad and pencil and let's go to work. And you see what I'm saying? Because I have all these ideas. So you're going to definitely feel like these new ideas are going to literally be your new beginning and your new breakthrough to whatever this is, going on. And you probably will want to speak your mind about these problems, whether it's to yourself, getting through that in a type of hermit mode, right? So if we see the hermit card out, we'll know why. But definitely wanting to speak these truths to yourself, but also maybe to this other person saying, hey, we can do this, right? And maybe you're even speaking it to the person who gave you the idea. Hey, thanks for that idea. You know what? I did this and that. Do you think that would work for me, right? So definitely feeling like the inner turmoil is definitely releasing itself, and you might have to get out of a comfort zone, and you might feel that. But I feel like right now it's okay. It's okay because I feel like with the Ace of Swords coming in with that mental clarity, you're going to say it's okay to get away from that comfort zone. I'm going to jump out of this blanket. I don't need this comforting blanket anymore. Okay. Because now I can reach out and actually feel like I'm going somewhere without having to clutch on to what I'm comfortable with. So Spirit says you're going to have to jump out of that comfort blanket, right? I mean, it's kind of one of those scenarios where, if you're looking for a job but you want it in town, right? But you just can't find any work in town and you're just like, oh, but you weren't comfortable driving outside of town and you know that something's like 15 miles away and I don't want to do that. I'm just going to sit here and wait for that opportunity. Okay, well, something's coming to you that you're going to say, you know what, I've been waiting too long. This is a great opportunity. And you know what, I'm going to Fuck that fucking, you know what I'm saying? That comfort blanket. I'm going to throw that right off of me. And you know what? I'm going to drive that extra mile because this has health benefits and a 401k. And you see what I'm saying? So it's just like, forget it. Because you know, it's a grand opportunity. And if I sit in this comfort blanket, I'm never going to get anywhere. So it's definitely something that's telling you that it's time to release that comforting feeling for some of you and reach out and grab it. But you know it. But see, you're in the knowing now. Your crown chakra's way open, right? And you're ready to unify yourself for your higher goals and your higher reasons. Okay, so yes, this is definitely going to allow you to maintain that balance between yourself and your higher self as you're really getting this happy surprise. Wow. Wow. It kind of reminds me of the short I did where it's talking about this blessing that's coming. I did it this morning. It kind of reminds me of that. An unforeseen, I think it was the unforeseen blessing that's coming that you prayed about, but never thought it was ever going to happen. And now here it is. Kind of reminds me of the same reading. It was just a short, guys, right? It's like 20 seconds or something. But that was the overall message that I seen for the week. But yeah, I definitely see this happy surprise coming towards you guys. You know, and if it's a new love where you didn't think it was love, because we do have the lovers. You thought it was a new love, or you wanted this communication with this love, but you were afraid that this was not going to happen, fearing that the commitment was over, or I'm not going to find a commitment. Then all of a sudden, the new love comes in. So whatever this is a happy surprise that's going to throw you for a loop. But it's something you've been working on, trying to improve, right? So it's a little different. You know, it's a little different from that daily reading that short I did. Because this really is something more like you've been trying to improve a situation, really focusing on the goal over here to really get this moving. Now you have there's that Ace of Wands. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you, Spirit. Only for the fact that because it says I was walking on my walking stick, I have this crutch over here, but I'm waiting for that time, and here it is. That you can now hold it as your victory staff, right? Hold it as a victory instead of, you know, holding on and crutching to it and just, oh God, you know, hoping and praying for the best. So here it is. Here comes that new project. And it's going to bring in this new beginning and this opportunity. And of course, it's a gift from the universe as well. Because why? Because this is going to give you that potential to get to where it is you truly want it to be without feeling like I'm just being tested. You know, I'm geared up for whatever it is, but I'm on my last stand. I'm persistently moving, but I have no idea where the hell I'm moving to, trying to rework things, right? But now it's saying this is going to give you that opportunity. See, he's leaning on this staff as well. If you notice that, right? Which this staff is almost kind of reminds me of turning into like a rake or a hoe or something. Oops. So that he could garden. But however it is, it's still saying that this is the empowerment and that desire that you've been, you know, really focused on waiting for this certain situation. So this is now the time it's telling you, now that you have all of this coming together, right? You're not going to allow your emotions to get in the way of what it is you want to do with the Page of Cups. With the Ace of Wands is saying you're going to allow yourself to take the action where action is needed, because no matter what, you're already geared up for something to happen, right? It's just that it's not in the most positive way. It's kind of the in between. It's kind of like an in between energy, because remember, he's like the weary warrior, right? It's kind of like, I'm going to die, then I'm going to die, but I'm not going to die without walking, right? He's all bandaged up, and you know, he's on his last leg. And that's, you know, like I said, it's not even a positive or a negative. It's almost like a gray area. It's like, well, if I die, then I die. If I win, I win. You know what I mean? It's kind of like throwing your arms. But I'm not ever going to. But the thing I love about it is because it literally says, though, that he never says die. He just says, if I die, then so be it. But no matter what, I never say die, because I'm still just going to walk my walk and do what I do. See what I'm saying? So no matter what, that's what you're doing. But now you're going to have this encouragement to pick that up and say, I don't need a walking stick. I'm healed. I'm good. I'm going. And let's go strong. Now I'm ready for victory. Absolutely. So you have this message coming up, but it's also talking about that swift action, that movement coming towards you. The more that you take action on this situation, the more quickly the decisions come, the more sudden results are happening. So it's like boom, 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 boom. You see what I mean? You get out of the comfort zone, you're ready to rock and roll, boom, bam, all ready to go, right? I feel like I'm in a comic book. I just did some Batman comic book, boom, bam, bing, or the old Batman series, right? Boom. Okay, but that's all it was. It's like, welcome to my channel. You never know what I'm going to say. Okay, every day is a different day. Depends on my energy level, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on here. Yes, because you said I'm not suffering. It's the same thing. I'm not suffering in silence any longer. I see my horizon, my dawning of my day is coming, and I'm walking there. So she's going to get off this rock. She's going to walk there. She's done. It's saying you're done sitting and suffering in silence. You're done waiting. You're just like, I got this information. I'm moving. Look at that. I'm moving on. Moving on up. So actually, it's this way because she's going to get down and she's going to move. Right? She's going to move, and she's going to move straight into the sun. The sun is where the blessings are. The sun is where the dawning of the new day is. The sun is the new beginning. It's where the opportunities are, using the overall willpower that you have stored up within yourself from the Nine of Wands. Because remember, he still has some built up energy. He's just waiting. It's like, well, I'm just waiting for something to happen. Okay. So for some of you, it's just keeping your heart open to the situation, and you might even have new love coming through. Of course, the Two of Cups is also you reuniting with your higher self, knowing that you're in this connection now and aligned with the universe, with your higher self, to get things done. Putting your heart's desire first, using your compassion towards yourself, throwing off that comfort blanket and saying, this is where the hope is, and I have to do this for myself. And if you know that it's a love, then you know that this is where the stability of this new connection is coming through. I have to try because this is what I really truly want. And then boom, everything comes together. And you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck for what you don't see coming. But this is also, I mean, that's exactly what it is you're moving towards the horizons of what it is you truly want, making that stand, making all these things happen, and it all comes from here. You got a plan? Here's the new plan. That plan of action. Okay. Wow, guys. That was a beautiful reading. Let's get an overall card for the reading, even though I pretty much feel like it was the Ace of Cups to the Chariot, but best message coming out is the victory and success. Wow. So having the Six of Wands coming out for you, telling you this is the victory and success that you've been waiting for as you triumphantly, we can get that word out, succeed in, once again, the Ace of Swords, middle card, bringing in those new ideas for those new beginnings. Wow. Really wielding. Oh, look at that. I pulled it. Look at that. Same card again, too. Wow. All I did was pull from the middle of the deck, and then the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. Wow. So you have once again, the Six of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. Your time. You have the luck in your side. You're really aligned to what it is you really want, and good fortune is in your favor. Okay? So, this is whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. See that twice. You got that twice, right? Okay, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.